Okay, welcome to my first attempt to derive an AI bot to have something of autonomous opponent play. If you are preparing for a multiplayer session, for example, so don't expect too much from it. In the bot's action, it will first try to place its leaders, but not in a stupid way. Okay. Then if there is only one spot to place the leader, then do so, and this concludes this step. If there are multiple spots to place the leader, draw from the cup to determine toward which direction the leader goes. So if you have here a number and there a number, and this number is drawn, then it would not, well, it wouldn't place it here. That's example. So say it was here. This was drawn, and it wants to determine where to place this. I don't know if you can see it. Let's do it like so. So any adjacent, but which the adjacent is done, you draw from the cup and then point towards any of those other places. So it will be, for example, like so. And yeah, if it is still ambiguous, then the player decides. This concludes the step. If all spots around that tile are taken, then draw from the cup to find another tile. So if all spots are taken, that is, for example, in this case, if the player opens with the standard opening, where is it? Goats, black goats, where are you? Black goats, and if you're lucky and skilled player, then you recognize this as something interesting, because you protect your leaders with two strong temples, and there is not much to connect to, so you cannot really, well, you could cause an internal conflict, but you would already be in a disadvantage. So this is what mediumly skilled players do. Then beginners go somewhere completely else, and this will gradually be connected. Of course, you can all, even if you don't have this tile, then you can still place those leaders here. You don't have to do this, but this is the most optimal. But you can be unlucky and not draw this red tile. And then it's just a matter of connecting, of course. So this is a pretty strong way to start. Okay. But in this case, if all the tiles are there is no place to connect to, so this would be a good one. You cannot place a leader here, so in that case, draw from the cup to find another tile. So repeat this until the cup is empty. Refill the cup and consider only corner cubes for A, and A is if the given leader is a non-merchant and the selected cube is part of the kingdom with a player merchant leader. Yeah. So if this fails and there are no corner cubes, read on. So eventually these corner cubes will be taken, of course, because they're very useful. So refill the cup, draw from the cup to find the nearest region non-leader that has a temple tile with a spot to place the leader on. So something like this. Say after a conflict, this region is left. but placing a leader would not give the player the treasure cube. So in that case, you don't want, as say the AI or the bot is the lions, and place the lion here. That's legal, but you would give the cube away. So placing a leader would not give the player a treasure cube. If multiple spots, then place the leader on the spot adjacent to the most temple tiles. Yeah, so adjacent to the most temple tiles. So this is forbidden, of course, but say like so. Then adjacent to the most temple tiles. Well, this is adjacent to this, and this adjacent to this. This would be further away, if that makes sense. Okay, and that's all. Yeah, so circle around the treasure tile in a clockwise fashion. Only consider squares next to a temple tile of that kingdom. If it cannot place the leader at all, then place a ruin tile. It has 6 ruin tiles. So if you manage to to really piss off the bot, like something like so, and all the other things are either destroyed or taken, then it would want to place a ruin tile. So how does it place a ruin tile? Well, if the bot has run out of its ruin tiles, it skips this step. Then target the leader. Draw tiles from the tile back until you find a player leader on the board. So for example, blue. Okay, there is no blue. Then you keep on drawing. So another blue. It's just too much. A red one. So targeting the priest. Yeah. Okay. Find a temple tile without the treasure cubes adjacent to that leader. This is the only one. So skip temple tiles with a treasure cube. Skip temple tiles that benefit both bot leader present. So if this was a bot leader present, say the lions were bot leader, right? Something like this, then you would not place here a ruin tile. Skip temple tiles that benefit bot leader present. Skip temple tiles that would remove a bot leader. Resolve ties via cup to determine the preferred direction. So if there are multiple such things, then you would need to make a decision, and that is done by drawing from the cup. If no such temple tile is found, then find leaders in that leader's kingdom and find that tile nearest to the leader and place a ruin there. So that is how you place a ruin tile like an automa. Then let's see. Yeah, for internal conflicts, the bot may defend or attack. It will place a tile to avoid internal conflicts. Placing a leader, I mean, in both cases it draws 6 tiles, keeps the red, draws up to 6 and uses those reds for the conflict. So it will go all in for each internal war. It draws 6 tiles anew. Bot attacks maximally and defends maximally. It uses all red tiles it draws. For an external conflict, bot will not initiate unless it has no other way to place its tile. When selecting leader colors in conflict, it prefers the leader color it has the most tiles of in its kingdom. If it has no leader in either kingdom, determine the color by drawing a tile from the bag. In defense, it draws up to 6, keeps the required color, discards the rest, and then draws up to 6 and will use all tiles to defend. So that is with wars. For monuments, whenever the bot places a tile that makes the last of a 2x2 grid, so whatever, do something like this. draw blue now. Yeah, something like this. So you have it with 2, right? So whenever it is adjacent, so this normal kingdom, the bot plays as this blue tile here. It will do so because it will try to stay with its leader, and then so this is one way. This is 1, 2, 3. It wouldn't do that like so, but say it was like so, then it would place it here. No, it wouldn't. It was like so, and it would place this here. Anyway, so assume that it makes a monument. Then you have the choice of 3 monuments. I mean, whichever is still available. So it is all ties from multiple documents, monuments. So bot prefers a second color, the one it has a leader of in that kingdom. So say all the 3. These 2 won't work. So not a green one, not a red one, and it will select. Oh wait, it was the blacks, of course, because it's a black leader. So out of these 3, it will not select this one, not select this one, but it would select this one. Right. Yeah, if there are multiple temples to choose, prefer one that does not lower the support for the bot leader there. If no such leaders, prefer as color the leader nearest to the monument. Resolve ties by drawing from the tile bag. Yeah, for taking treasures, use paper strips, and then remove paper strips that correspond to the number. Ruin tiles is done, and that's it. That's all there is to a bot. And maybe it's too cumbersome, maybe it is too stupid, but once my chips are dried, they are drying in the attic, I'll give some show here.